Taurus, welcome. I'm going to use the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot if you give a darn. We're going to do your heart spread. This is for first week in August, walking up to the Lion's Gate. I hope you've been keeping track a little bit with the Soul Tribe read. If you haven't, check it out. It's on the site, and that's listed in the descriptions too. Just get a little energy on the cards. This deck's kind of big for me. My hands don't work. Nothing works, right? Yeah, I'm a good example. Just because something's broken doesn't mean it's useless. So, let's see. It's a powerful time. Summer. A lot of changes going on. Intense readings. Let's see what we got. This is for you, whoever's on your mind, whoever's in your heart, whoever you're thinking of. This is what it's going to read. You might be with them, you might not be with them. I don't know. Let's see. It could be single. We'll keep an eye out for that as we go along. Generally speaking, if you are completely single, usually, we got somebody on our mind. But if not, then, you're going to read the number 2 position of the other as what's coming in. This is milk. It's been a long day. And, have a little milk, go to bed after this reading. All right, so every Monday is Aries Taurus Day. I'm going to go back to that. And for now, I'll be doing this in the daily Soul Tribe reading. And we'll try add back something else after that. But I want to make sure the heart spread's the core. So now we're looking at you, where you're at in terms of love and enlightenment. Love and relationship, maybe enlightenment, is the 4 of Wands. Now I immediately want to see what your other person's doing here. 5 of Pentacles. So you're coming in. I try to separate this a little bit from your energy in the relationship itself, but kind of where you're at is 4 of Wands. You want a solid long-term relationship or a marriage with this person. It's kind of where your head is at. In general, I think you want that, you could say. And they're coming in. This is clearly in the position of where their mind and heart is at, and in around relationships. This is the lack mentality. They don't feel good enough for whatever reason. It could too speak to not feeling like they have enough money, resources. But let's see what happens. Devil's on the strength is on the bottom. Good. I usually don't read the bottom too heavy, and the heart spread kind of takes care of itself. Now this is you once you're in the relationship. Ace of Wands. Man, you are all in. Look at these wands. This person, if you're cross-watching, your Taurus here is majorly into you. So you're bringing to them this passion, and they probably make you feel this way. They just really turn you on. It's kind of like you're coming in anyway, just with an energy of like you're ready to settle down. You're ready to have a committed relationship. Maybe you haven't in the past. It could be the situation, and now this person is just lighting you all up. So you're not someone that's been sitting around saying, I'm going to be single, screw relationships. But now this one is really firing you up. It's important here how they react. Beautiful. Queen of Wands. So when they're in the relationship, as they react to your Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, this is really beautiful. You, by reacting to them the way you do, I think you're the one that's kind of bringing this initially to them. Because, if you look back to when you very first met, and it may be recently, or maybe in a while, you could be in a marriage here, or it could be a relationship too. Or if you're single, look for this person, because here's how it's going to be. They're going to be a little down. They're going to be someone it might be a little energy of like that draws you in, like, oh, what's going on? What's the frown about? Something like that kind of energy. where you're kind of the more positive, the more upbeat one, and sort of the one that initiates too. I could see your person here with this Five of Pentacles kind of sitting with their head down, not really paying attention. And you kind of notice them. I don't know. You like the way they look, maybe. There's a lot of passion here with the Ace of Wands. In this position, cross-watcher, if there was any doubt they're into you, at least sexually, yeah, majorly attracted to you. That's not an issue. Okay, now, Taurus, this is your advice in the relationship. That's some interesting advice to get from Spirit. Let me look at their advice. And they've got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, 2 queens. And their advice is the Queen of Pentacles. I have to clarify your advice, guys. But to be clear, this is your advice from Spirit in the relationship, okay? All this here so far in the HeartSpread, the first 6 cards, are like to me the synastry that's going on between you two. Now your person's advice from Spirit in the relationship, Queen of Pentacles, this is clear to me. To your person, if you're cross-watching, you feel all this passion, and the Queen of Wands responding to you, Taurus, you make them feel confident, and they didn't. They were really down on themselves, you see. Past things, past childhood, who knows, really down. But when they're with you, the way you react to them, your Ace of Wands, energy which you bring to them, they fire right up and respond to that. Now, your advice, cross-watcher, and for your person here, I like this as advice because it implies stabilizing them as if there is a relationship here for the long term, at least from their side right now. And so your advice is to calm down and know your worth. I mean, if you contrast the Queen of Pentacles, to the Five of Pentacles, it's a very obvious connection. The Queen of Pentacles absolutely knows her worth. She does never question. There is no lack mentality with the Queen of Pentacles. And it's sort of like saying, too, it's cross-watcher, try to understand you are not valuable simply because your Taurus here fucking adores you and you blow their skirt way up. You blow their skirt off of them, cross-watcher. Now, for this 3 of Wands energy, let me see what I'm getting here. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles. And this is your energy, Taurus. Well, this could be you looking at the relationship and feeling like you're not ready to commit yet. I mean, you're not all in. Obviously, right now I don't really see commitment, but I think like with your person, I think they put a ring on it. I see in here with them from their side. But I was kind of wondering with this 3 of Wands, and you, with the 7 of Pentacles, it kind of usually implies you're taking a pretty hard look at things. The Ace of Wands can be too quick, and usually though if it's an ace, it's pretty solid, but you could say that. And the 3 of Wands is, looking for love in other places, or all the wrong places. Looking for love, that's that dating site. I want to have that name to the dating site, 3 of Wands dating. And then the 7 of Pentacles is looking at, is it worth your investment? Looking at this, I see, but this is in the position of advice here, guys. So in the position of advice, I'd have to take it as that you might want to slow down, Taurus. And I keep wanting to say Aries because I just had an Aries read, and all of this, you'd think it's how like an Aries would act. Well, a lot of Taurus, you've got Aries in your Mars and Venus, or Mars or Venus, or elsewhere as well. So I can't help but read it as other than that. Sorry, cross-watcher. And I have to take it pretty seriously. because it's the universe saying this. Now, what I would think is that you came in, you really wanted love, you really wanted marriage, I don't know, hormones flowing, however you want to look at it. I got Neptune in the 7th, so I totally get this. Could be me, and I'm not even any Taurus, any energy Taurus hardly. So, you know, and then immediately, probably like love at first sight, like that's Ace of Wands to me is a love at first sight. Again, you kind of saw this person, they're a little grumpy, a little dumpy maybe, and you kind of like, you know, and there's something about them, just boom, you know, and they're all kinds of responding, and I think they're all in, if that means anything to you. But you're literally being said to kind of, you know, pull back and take a look at this, and, you know, make sure that this is what you really want. And I think, like, I could say this, Taurus, if you want this, well, I ain't even going to do this here yet. This is going to be your advice for the relationship as a whole, and then your outcome here, right? And this is all kind of synastry here. You can see maybe how the composite looks. Let's see what your advice is as a whole. 6 of Pentacles. Well, very nice. Okay, so you may have had trouble with reciprocation in the past because you love too quick. You go in and you give it all away and you give it all away, and, you know, no, I get it. Maybe that's a Venetian quality. And you're being asked now to really take your time and take a look at, is there reciprocation? Is this a real relationship? 2 reasons why yes. 1, their advice is Queen of Pentacles. They're actually, for you, they're stabilizing themselves, and it'll bring themselves up and come into a nice place. And the other reason is the 6 of Pentacles, because now you know, this is from the universe, your advice here, and there's going to be this kind of reciprocation and a solid back and forth flow here. And I think that's almost an answer to what's going on with your advice here. So I think because this is advice for you in the relationship here, and then this is advice for the relationship. So I think it's saying that this, okay, doesn't have anything to do with your person. So this is not about you, Crosswatcher. Go, what's over there? But this is all about you, Taurus. And it's about you really allowing yourself to look at this in a Taurus way, Pentacles, practical way, and for yourself then to see. And I think in order to do it, you have to be not committed. In order to look at this relationship objectively, don't commit. Like, pull yourself back, because if you're already telling yourself they're the one, this little exercise here becomes irrelevant, okay? You have to do this here with some detachment. And that's what I think the 3 of Wands is saying, is to know that there's plenty of fish in the sea, you know, and come at this with some objectivity. But I think you're going to see that there actually is a really solid foundation. You know, this is the crucible of the HeartSpread here at the core. And let's see what we get for our outcomes. Shuffle a little bit, guys. So in the name of love and light, so serves the highest good, Spirit. We want an outcome here for this HeartSpread. Our Taurus friends of the first week in August. And I just like to say I'm surrounded by pure white light. There's nothing but love and light that comes to me. Nothing but love and light that can go from me. And I'm going to have to take this because it came out when I was praying. So look at this. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I haven't had a dual outcome for the HeartSpread, but I'll take both of these. This is really beautiful. And look, finally, cups. You know, I was going to say there's no cups. Finally, cups in the outcome. But I think you guys are going through a process. I think you're mostly going through the process, Taurus. So Crosswatcher, patience. This may take a minute for them to detach and really convince themselves, Taurus, convince yourself that there is a relationship here and it is solid. And my God, man, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups meeting your Ace of Wands. So you have Pentacles, it's grounded, there's a reciprocity here, it's balanced here. Taurus, your person is all in. They're all into you. And cross watcher, they're into you. But I feel like this is important because, I don't know, you may even think, I don't really know what you're talking about. But, you know, I think it's somehow important for you to take this step back and really believe and convince yourself, not in a Neptunian way of an illusion, but in a practical way. Really look at the nuts and bolts and add it up on a sheet of paper and go, well, shit, this does add up, this does work. Because maybe you need that solidness to come in. And I think what this is both of you working this out, and then Taurus, when you do this thing, then you're going to be all in. And I think you're both going to feel it. Right now you're feeling the passion, you're walking up to it, it's feeling good. But the outcome is, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, a really sincere love offer. This would be you guys in the near future in the heart spread here, coming together and probably, you know, moving in. If you're in a relationship, kicking it up to another level. Single people, look for this process coming in, okay? And if this is your reading as a single person, it's very simple. Are you in this energy? Be honest, you know, where you want a long-term committed relationship. I do. I mean, you know, it's okay. So that would kind of put you in here. And I think what you're looking for here is a mature person. You got two queens, male and female, doesn't matter. You're looking for in some way they're going to be mature compared to you, or in your mind you'll think that they're a mature, stable person that you're dealing with here. So thank you guys. I hope that resonates. Please give me a like, thumbs up, do subscribe, share with a friend. I really want to hit 1,000, so I really do look forward to you making comments, so let me know what you think. Thank you guys.